Hey Frog Nation, it's Thanksgiving week. I'm Mallory James Mahoney with Frogs Today for the week of November 25th. Football, volleyball, and hoops are still in action this week with most of our teams off for the break. We are here in the Huffman Football Center, but we have to start with men's tennis, who etches another NCAA national championship to their resume. The NCAA moved the individual nationals from the spring to the fall for the first time this year, and for the first time since 1981, our doubles team of Pedro Vivas and Louis Maxted, both seniors, defeated Michigan and won the crown. 6-3 in the first set, dropping the second set in a tiebreaker, and then rolling in the third set tiebreaker 10-2. They only dropped 2 sets the entire week in the 5 matches. Here are some words from the doubles champs.
Me and Louis, we've been together for 4 years, so I really know him and he really knows me, and I think I know sometimes how he's feeling even more than he actually knows to himself. And I knew he was going to be nervous. I was nervous too, maybe it looks different on both of us, but I was just trying to help him, and I told him, let's just go out there, let's enjoy it. You don't get to play finals of NCAAs every day.
Oh man, it's kind of what you work for, really, isn't it? A national title. So extremely happy to win this with Pedro, and yeah, now we're going into the spring, and hopefully we can pick up another one.
Head coach and assistant David Roditi and Devin Bowen talked about how hard it is to do this, but felt the confidence throughout the week and that Vivas and Maxted could win the title. They are 2 of 4 people to win this title in the history of the program.
It's very hard to do, and it means a lot, and I just felt it from the beginning of the week that these guys were playing well enough to do it, and it was just a matter of just staying focused, and they did a phenomenal job. The whole way, I just felt like these guys could win this. And they did it. It was strangely just nervous. It just felt like the match couldn't come fast enough, and they did the job. And I know it's history. For us, we did win the team, but this is something that they'll never forget, have it for the rest of their life. And I really felt that for them.
Yeah, it's so hard to do. It's been 43 years, and it's only been done once at TCU with Carl Richter and David Pate. They won the doubles title in 1981. Never been done since. One doubles team got to the finals, Jason Weir-Smith and Ashley Fisher. It's so hard. So many things have to go your way. These guys don't even know what they just did, and it's so exciting for all of us, to all the ex-players, the fans. Nobody can take this away from them. They will always be NCAA champs. You get one shot a year, and in doubles, it can go to anyone. I honestly felt like they're 2 of the best doubles players TCU has ever had. If you look at their records for the last 4 years, it's incredible. It doesn't matter who their partners are, they do well. So for them to get another title, these 2 guys, their career has been incredible. 2 national indoors, 1 team, national championship, and now an individual doubles champion. And what I would say is that, I got to be the spectator this week, and the job that Devin and Scott did. I think the biggest job is in between matches, not getting ahead of yourself, and Devin and Scott were with them the whole week over here in Waco, and just keeping them one match at a time. And incredible job by Devin and Scott. And
the men will look to defend their team NCAA title when they get started in January for their indoor season and February for outdoor and conference. Women's tennis pair Jade Otway and Issa Pascal advanced to the Elite 8 in the same event, losing in the quarterfinals in a 3-set thriller to Auburn for the first time in 17 years. Number 5 ranked women's soccer traveled to Tallahassee over the weekend and saw their season come to an end with a 1-0 loss to Penn State, despite outshooting the Nittany Lions 15-3, earning 6 corners to 0. Eric Bell on the match.
Well, first and foremost, I want to congratulate Penn State on finding a way to get the result today. Congratulations to them, and they're moving on. I thought that we created a lot of chances to be effective and score, and had the lion's share of the ball, but wasn't able to find the back of the net. And so, sometimes that's how soccer goes, and unfortunately, that's the way it went today for us. I thought in the first probably 10 minutes or so, we weren't I don't know, our energy wasn't right and our approach to the game wasn't quite right. And I think they caught us when we weren't really in a good spot, and they were able to capitalize on that with some momentum. And we had some bad giveaways, and they had created some opportunities for them, and they were able to score. So, but after that, I thought, we pretty much controlled the half, but at the end of the day, we weren't quite good enough. I thought we created enough opportunities, just weren't, precise enough in the final third, especially in the box as far as, being able to pick out runners with our passes or being able to combine. But they had a lot of numbers behind the ball, and credit to them for, making it really, really difficult on us.
The number 5 ladies finished the season at 17-4-2 and Big 12 regular season unbeaten champs. Sticking to women's sports, number 22 ranked volleyball will spend Thanksgiving on the road to close out their regular season, taking on West Virginia tomorrow night and Cincinnati on Friday. Head coach Jason Williams and middles Sarah Sylvester and Alexis Roberson talk about the week ahead. This is the first time Coach Williams has been on the road during Thanksgiving. Good luck to our Horned Frogs. There is no conference championship, so with selection show on Sunday, the big dance starts next week. Our number 17 ranked 6-0 women's hoops team are in the Cayman Islands to take on number 3 ranked Notre Dame on Friday and South Florida on Saturday at the Cayman Islands Classic. Madison Connor on the matchup. The Frogs defeated Idaho State by 40 points on Sunday afternoon, 86-46. 5 of the 6 games so far the Frogs have won by 35 or more. Head coach Mark Campbell talks about this time of year and playing back-to-back days against the Fighting Irish and South Florida. Football with one more regular season game left on the road at Cincinnati this Saturday at 5 p.m. local time. They are bowl eligible at 7-4 and still in the Big 12 Championship contention, but need some help, but finishing 8-4 is the main priority now. This past weekend, the Carter boys finished their homestand with a dominating 49-28 win over Arizona, and we have some sound from our star receiver group, Savion Williams with 2 rushing touchdowns, Jack Betch, who reached the 1,000-yard season receiving milestone, and J.P. Richardson, who went for over 100 yards for the second game in a row, 3rd of the season. On our Frogs Today football postgame show Saturday night, we had all 3 guys on set.
This one right here, he annoying, but I love him. I don't know why, but he's annoying. This one right here, I've been loving him since the first day he got here. You know, when he got here, I was like, man, I'm gonna take this man.
I was a late addition.
Shoot, and it's gonna be my little brother type thing. But yeah.
Little brother. Okay. That's
Are
crazy.
we going around? Who's next?
All right, I just want to say I said it back in the team room, but these 2 dudes right here, I'm coming from a different school, not having nobody here. They really took me in. Obviously we came in, transferred, and we became good friends. But Shay right here, he showed us the ropes. He really took us in, and I said there, these are my brothers for life. And 2, 3 a.m., whatever night it may be, I'll call one of them, they'll be there in a heartbeat. So.
Finishing each other's sentences.
For me, I would say my favorite part about Savion is his personality. Like he's comes across as a real quiet dude, like doesn't really talk much, but then he just opens up like he is right now, and he's just all chattery. Like he can really like not shut up sometimes, which is something I love about Savion. And then Besh is probably that long.
No. I don't even know where we was going with that, but no.
I'm probably just you're never bored with Jack. You know what I mean? He's always bringing something, saying something stupid, just blabbering about something. Never bored with Jack.
For more on this game, the upcoming game at Cincinnati, and the Big 12 standings, catch State of the Frogs with Sonny Dykes right here on frogstoday.com. Men's basketball rolls as well and responded well after dropping a game on the road to Michigan with a 71-48 win over Alcorn State behind 11 three-pointers and Trezarian White's team-leading 14 points. Freshman David Punch gets his second start in place of the injured Ernest Uday Jr. with 24 minutes with 10 points. Men's Hoops is on the road this week, starting on Thanksgiving Day against Santa Clara at the Acrisure Invitational in Palm Springs. And with a win, we'll take on the winner of the Colorado State-Washington game on Friday. TCU has yet to beat the Broncos in the 2 games they have played in the history of the 2 programs. All games can be seen on truTV and Max. In swimming action, the men and women were at Texas A&M at the Art Adamson Invitational last week, and 4 school records were achieved on just the first night. The men's A200 free relay, freshman Caroline Kotsar in the 200 IM, Jeremiah Frary in the 200 IM as well, and finally the men's 50 free from Jaden Woolley. On day 2, the men's 200 medley relay broke the lone school record. Also on day 2, Woolley dominated in the 100 breaststroke with the 12th best time in the NCAA so far this season. On the final day, Frary added another school record in the 200 fly. Swim and dive will return to action at home in January, hosting back-to-back dual meets against Iowa State and Incarnate Word. Last but not least, our beach volleyball pair and Olympic stars for Team Spain, Danny Alvarez and Tanya Moreno, took home the silver in the AVCA Pairs National Championships over the weekend. Alvarez and Moreno defeated Lindenwood and USC in pool play, and then GCU, Stanford, Cal, Stanford again before falling to UCLA in the championship. TCU has placed a pair in the championship match for all 3 years of the tournament run. The spring starts at the end of February for the Beach Frogs as they travel to Hawaii on February 20th. Frogs Today will bring you all that action from the University of Hawaii. Frogs Day will also be in Cincinnati this weekend, bringing you our final regular season football pre- and post-game show, featuring Jeremiah Donati and former TCU linebacker and comedian Chris Gardner. Follow us on all our socials at Frogs Today, and for this week's Frog Today show on Friday morning at 10 a.m. I'm Mallory James Mahoney, and this has been Frog Flash for the week of November 25th. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, and go Frogs!